What's good, you guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Deep and I make videos about DJing and tech. So if this interests you, please consider subscribing. What a brilliant way to come back to my YouTube family. Yes, I know it's been a while that I've not been able to post a video on my YouTube channel. The fact is, I'm sorry. I've been busy with work. I've been playing, I've been performing, a lot of gigs lined up, and that is the reason why I've not been able to do this. Let's just keep it that way. But yes, I'm back, and how? This is how. A year ago, Apple released their M1 lineup of MacBooks. At the time, we had no news about how good these laptops are and how they will function in the real world, mainly because it was not based on Intel chipset. It was based on Apple's own silicon, the M1 chip. And that's one reason why I made that video about should you upgrade to the M1 laptops. I mentioned that you must wait for at least 1 year because the compatibility was not clear. And at that time, not all applications and programs were compatible with the M1 chip or the Big Sur operating system. But over the last year, more and more applications got native support for M1, and the whole tech world was absolutely blown by the performance of these new chips and laptops from Apple. So 1 year after its original release, I decided to pick one up, and here it is. This is the M1 MacBook Air. I know a lot of you might be thinking why I picked the M1 MacBook Air over the recently released MacBook Pro 14 and 16 with their M1 Max and Pro chips, or even the 13-inch M1 MacBook Pro from last year. Why the Air? There is a very good reason for that, and I will talk about that in one of my next videos. So if you're interested to know why I picked this laptop over all of these other brand new laptops from Apple, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel because that video will be out soon. But now it's time to talk about this machine here. This is my brand new base model 13-inch M1 MacBook Air in space gray. At its core, this Mac is supercharged with Apple's own M1 chip with an 8-core CPU and a 7-core GPU and a 16-core neural engine. It has 8 GB of unified memory and a 256 GB super fast SSD. The M1 MacBook Air is light, weighing only 1.27 kilos, and its beautiful slim wedge style design makes it feel lighter than it is. The design is something that I absolutely love. It's minimal, it's clean and slim, unlike the new 14 and 16-inch, which are just chunky. The I/O is limited to just 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports on the left and 1 headphone jack on the right. No indicators, no additional charging port, no HDMI, no SD card reader, no regular USB, nothing. Just this. Not the best choice of ports, but it is what it is. Hello dongle world. This laptop also has an amazing keyboard. Apple calls it the Magic Keyboard, and it is one of the best in the industry. And typing on this is indeed magic. The keyboard is backlit, has good key travel and physical function keys. Also, no touch bar. On the top right, it has a fingerprint scanner on top of the power button. Apple calls this Touch ID. I love the Touch ID. Below the keyboard, you have Apple's trackpad, and this is fantastic. It delivers great haptic feedback, force touch functionality, and many more multi-touch gestures. This trackpad is by far the best in any laptop. Besides the keyboard, you will find these top-firing wide stereo speakers that support Dolby Atmos. I've always been a fan of Apple laptop speakers because they just sound yes, amazing. Above it all, we have the beautiful 13.3-inch Retina display with True Tone technology and 400 nits of brightness. The bezels are thin, but not the thinnest I've seen. The top bezel is slightly bigger because it also houses the 720p webcam, which works better than the other 720p webcams on any laptop, all thanks to the image signal processor in M1. Obviously, it also has fast Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity, a very good 3-mic array for calls and audio recording. This laptop is housed in an aluminum body which stays cool to touch, and since it has no fans, this laptop is virtually silent. The laptop also comes built-in with a 50 watt-hour battery, and Apple claims it has 18 hours of battery backup, all thanks to the brilliant power efficiency of the M1 chip. You can literally use this laptop without charging it for days before it dies out. Apple does give a 30-watt charger in the box with a USB-C port, which is also a lot smaller than the older generations. and it can charge the laptop up to 50% in 1 hour and 100% in just 2.5 hours. Alright, now let's talk about the price. The laptop is listed at rupees 92,900 rupees here in India on their official website. But I got this for a great price of just 76,900 rupees. That's 16,000 less than what Apple sells it for on their website. All thanks to Amazon Diwali sale and my friend's Citibank credit card, which gave me an additional 7,000 rupees discount. There are many such offers running right now on Amazon, so if you're interested to buy this laptop, I'll leave a link to this down in the description box. You can click on that link and buy this laptop for yourself. And at this price, this amazing M1 MacBook Air, which is light, slim, fast, I don't think you can go wrong with this laptop. So there you have it, that's all about this M1 MacBook Air. Using it for a little while and I absolutely love it so far. The internet claims that it is super fast and it is more than what you will need if you are a general user that wants to get their work done in the most efficient way. However, this is not a review video. I will soon start using this laptop and I will make videos and reviews about how this laptop is, especially for DJs, music producers and content creators. Over the next few weeks, I will test softwares like Ableton Live, Recordbox, Logic, Final Cut Pro, etc. and give you my honest opinion about how it's going with the M1 MacBook Air. If you have any questions or if you want me to test a certain piece of software with the M1 MacBook Air, please let me know down in the comments below and I will try to make a video about that as well. And in one of my next videos, I'll talk about why I chose the M1 MacBook Air over the recently released MacBook Pro 14 and 16 with the M1 Pro and Max chips, or even the M1 MacBook Pro 13-inch from last year. Why the Air? I would love to talk about that in this video, but that will make this video very long because there is a lot to talk about behind the decision making and the thought process before buying this laptop. I'll talk all about it in detail in one of my next videos, so I hope that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel so you don't miss that video. Well, there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video today, and if you guys did, please don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with your friends. Hoping you guys have already subscribed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy to help. Wow, it feels good to be back. Let's go.